Yo, 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 what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And as always, don't forget to check out my all new album, It's My Turn to Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic. Shit. It's available literally everywhere you can find music, you know what I mean? That's Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, shit, Pandora, Google Play, literally everywhere you can imagine, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, check me out, fuck with me one time. And in addition to that, make sure you hit up hustlegameboss.com/shop and go ahead and check out the official Supreme General merchandise and get your shit today. Yeah. So anyway, this video is regarding the upcoming bout that I'm gonna be going through most of the list of the recent PBC fights that just was announced, you know what I'm saying? It's only a few that I'm gonna hold off on because honestly I don't really know much about certain opponents and I have to actually study that shit. You know what I mean? I want to see these guys fight, see if any of them got a chance to do something good in these fights. You know what I mean? Or if it's just some, you know, some showcase shit. You know, in either case, I'm gonna still cover it. I just gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta get on now. I don't be having a lot of time lately. You know what I mean? I be all over the place. Shit, wow. But anyway, it's a good thing though. It's a good thing though. I got some good shit cooking up. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, this video is regarding my man Gervonta Tank Davis, his upcoming fight against the also a good fighter, Abner Mares. You know what I'm saying? Mares, I think, was a 3-weight champion, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't start going downhill till he bit off a little bit more than he could chew, going up a little too high in the weight classes and fucked around, got knocked out by Johnny Gonzalez. But outside of that, man, he's had good showings, and even in his losses against Santa Cruz. You know what I mean? So I gotta give Mares his props, man. He ain't no pushover. He won some big fights in his day. But in my opinion, man, since this is the prediction video, you know what I mean? I could have announced that. But since this is the prediction video, I predict he's probably gonna get stopped by Tank, man. I believe Mares' better days are behind him. Not that he's not good anymore, or not that he couldn't even win a world title, because I still think he's good enough to win a world championship. I just don't think he gonna get it from Tank, to be honest, or Lomachenko either. But you can't fuck with Tank, man. You know, age has put him in a position where he's gonna be fighting at this weight, which I don't think is really the optimal weight for Mares anymore. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for whatever reason, you know how that go with fighters. You know, they end up at certain weight classes. You know, it is what it is. I got respect for Mares. You know, he would do great against a few other fighters, and you could possibly pick him to win maybe one world title. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly familiar with who the champions are at the moment, but I'm sure. I think one of the belts is vacant. I think that IBF. You know what I mean? Whoever fighting for that, I believe if Mares was in that fight, he'll have a shot to really win that title. But if we keeping it all the way 100, it's like against Tank, man, he finna get steamrolled, man. I don't think he got the reflexes no more to be able to stop a guy like Tank. And even though he do got a good pop, I don't know if his technical ability is up there with Tank's. I mean, Tank done been out there. He got an extensive amateur career. So like I said, I like that. I really, really, really hold that in high regard. And it's not like Mares is no slouch, or like he didn't really have a good situation coming up either. But it's just at this point in his career, you know what I'm saying, he done slowed down. I think he done slowed down too much, or to a point to where Tank's amateur pedigree, in addition to his championship pedigree, is going to overtake him, assuming that he in shape. I mean, I shouldn't even have to say that, but you know, we've seen Tank at less than optimal, we've seen less than peak versions of Tank, you know what I mean, out there before. You know what I mean? So it's always a toss-up what you're going to see, you know what I mean, fucking with that crew. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, but honestly, even if Tank was out of shape, I still think he would beat Mares. So I'm picking Tank by stoppage, man. It's going to be pretty brutal, especially if Tank is in shape. If Tank is really in shape, He ain't been partying on no AB shit, which I expect him to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I expect him to have learned the valuable lessons from Adrian Broner mistakes. You know what I mean? He's so close to him. You can, you know what I mean? If you're that close, you can see the shit that's popping off. You know what I mean? And what to avoid, what shit to step in, what not. You know what I mean? Certain shit you're gonna step in. You know what I mean? Just anyway. You know what I mean? Just growing up, being young. You know what I mean? But outside of that, though, you know what I mean? Just if he's maintaining the good habits that he seems to have had, or at least that really showed in his last fight, then I expect him to really fucking demolish Mares. You know what I mean? If this shit go to the cards, though, Mares do got a chance to win. But you know, I'm going with Tank even in that instance, man. I believe he gonna drop Mares a few times at the very least if he don't knock him out. So that's my thoughts on this shit, man. I'm on to the next one. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'll be back.